Go away. Aghabullogue in green. Right. Number 1, Jack O'Mahony. 2, Jack Long. 3, Aidan Healy. 4, Orla Buckley. 5, Sarah Healy. 6, Paul Ring. 7, Rachel McElroy. 8, Cleona Healy. 9, Tom Long. 10, Conor Dineen. 11, Alan O'Sullivan. 12, David O'Sullivan. Lads, please, no booing. 13, Laura O'Reilly. 14, Darren Noonan. 15, Sean Barrett. And 16, Keith Noonan. Keith Noonan. And Dripsey. Number 1, Frankie Horgan. 2, Sean O'Riordan. 3, Shane Godsill. 4, Patrick Wesolowski. 5, Brendan O'Connell. 6, Owen Maher. 7, Aaron O'Riordan. 8, Daniel Gallivan. 9, Jack Reardon. 10, Laura Barrett. 11, Jack Griffin. 12, James Power. 13, Owen Brennan. 14, Mark O'Connell. 15, Adam Lynch. 17, Rory O'Sullivan. 18, Colm O'Connell. 19, Aaron Cotter. 20, Jack Gallivan. Tom Griffin, 21, and Dara Sheehan, 22. Now it's 10 aside and 15 minutes each half. On Ray Torata going in Uvna, Brown Dawn Greeley, or Gael Scully or Riorda.
Hello and welcome to Park Hurling. Wednesday, May 30th for the Ryan H9 final between local rivals Dripsey and Aghabullogue. Referee Brendan Greeley about to get things underway here. Dripsey in the maroon, Aghabullogue in the green. And Aghabullogue get off to a strong start. Bursting through is Owen Maher, the captain. Owen stopped in his tracks by number 10 for Dripsey. And they look to clear the ball, well blocked. And they're trying to scrap it out. Dripsey make a burst. Number 5, Brendan O'Connell trying to free the ball up. Tom Long now on the attack for Aghabullogue, being harassed, but he manages to get a shot away and wide. Very unlucky from Tom Long. Good start. Good start for Aghabullogue. Some good defending by Dripsey. Frankie Horgan between the posts for Dripsey. Pucks it up the middle as far as Brendan O'Connell. Cleared away by number 2, Sean Reardon. And they're chasing it out the right-hand side. Cleona Healy now contesting it for Aghabullogue. Owen Maher to hit it. It's 10 aside here today, so there's plenty of space on the pitch. Owen Maher looking to pick out one of his forwards. Doesn't go great for Owen. And Rachel McElroy getting in the way. Rachel McElroy still on the ball. Contesting it is number 5, Brendan O'Connell. Owen Maher trying to get the ball away. Owen hand passes it on to Brendan O'Connell. Brendan letting the ball go into his centre forward. Number 14, Mark O'Connell. Mark flying it through, gets the ball to Aaron O'Riordan, who is blocked. Aghabullogue trying to get the ball free now, trying to scrap it away. Dripsey still, but a great burst by Aghabullogue. Flying up the pitch. Can't catch it again. Paul Ring for Aghabullogue, making his way out. Fires the ball into his full forward line. Tom Long now managing to get the ball in his hand, looking for help, looking for support. And great clearance there by Sean Reardon. Already having a very dominant performance in the full back line, Sean Reardon for Dripsey. Rachel McElroy now making it difficult for the Dripsey midfield. And again, Rachel McElroy working very hard and winning the ball for Aghabullogue. Flicking it down to the wing to number 10, Conor Deneen. Conor lets the ball fly in. And wide. A great start to the game, very exciting, very contentious match. Frankie Horgan now. Lets the ball go, a much better puck out this time for Frankie, but it's blocked down by Jack Long for Aghabullogue. Cleared away. Mark O'Connell puts it on his hurley and has a look. The ball dropping just short of the goal. Goalkeeper Jack O'Mahony being very cool under pressure, letting the ball go out, but it's blocked by number 14, Mark O'Connell again. Ball not away from danger yet for Aghabullogue. Great clearance by Orla Buckley. Daniel Galvin lets the ball fly in. Number 7 putting him under pressure. That's Aaron O'Riordan. And the pressure from Dripsey earns them a 45. Great pressure from Dripsey, great defending from Aghabullogue. Goalie Jack O'Mahony doing very well under pressure both times there. Stepping up to take it is number 14, Mark O'Connell. Mark, who made a surging run through just 2 minutes previous. Mark takes the puck. It's a ball that's going to drop in dangerously on top. Aghabullogue need to deal with this. Dripsey pulling on the ground. Paul Ring contesting for Aghabullogue. Number 6, Owen Maher trying to scrap that ball over the line. And again, number 5, Brendan O'Connell, putting pressure on the Aghabullogue defence, trying to force that ball through. Mark O'Connell getting on the ball, has a look, but it puts it wide. Very unlucky by Mark O'Connell. Showing some great skills there for the Dripsey team is Mark O'Connell, number 14. Starting to find his rhythm. Great puck out by Jack O'Mahony, finding his full forward line already. That's Cleana Healy fouled. After a great puck out from Jack O'Mahony, Cleana Healy wins the free. Stepping up now for Aghabullogue. Number 6, Paul Ring, the captain. The Dripsey men line the goal. Paul Ring has a look. It's dropping slightly wide and not kept in play by number 10, Conor Deneen. Very unlucky. A very tight game already. Was it? Frankie Horgan moving the ball out. Number 11 for Aghabullogue. Sorry, for Dripsey trying to contest it, but it's Rachel McElroy again, working tirelessly there in the centre of the field. Conor Deneen slips. It's a dry day, but there's a bit of moisture on the ground. It's making it difficult for them to stay on their feet and control the ball. Paul Ring moving the ball in. That is the Aghabullogue captain. It's drifted, but she's kept it in play. And Aghabullogue still on the offensive. Dripsey fighting desperately to clear it. And picked and struck over the bar. First score to Aghabullogue. Great score by number 8, Cleana Healy. Very strong hurling. Cleana Healy wouldn't be denied. She was blocked and she was hooked, but she managed to get the ball back and scrap it through. Frankie Horgan for Dripsey clears the ball out, and it's batted down by Aghabullogue. Ball knocked through there by Owen Maher, the captain for Dripsey, and a great clearance out the wing from Aghabullogue. Flicked out wide. Laura Barrett trying to get the ball clear. but Aghabullogue again persistent with their pressure. Sean Reardon for Dripsey, moving the ball out the wing, and it's a sideline ball to Aghabullogue to be taken by Paul Ring. Aghabullogue look to be getting into their groove now. Paul has a look. He's got Rachel McElroy, and a lovely cut, lofting the ball in nice and high, batted out, and that's Owen Maher, the Dripsey captain, with a fantastic clearance, moving the ball up, and it's after going over the heads of the defenders. Jack Griffin putting pressure on the Aghabullogue goal, and he's managed to flick it through to number 7, Aaron O'Riordan. Well dealt by Jack O'Mahony again. And Aaron O'Riordan still on the ball, still trying to fight it through. Mark O'Connell just scuffing the ball at the last second. Great clearance there by Aidan Healy. Shane Godsell now trying to find a man, and Dripsey moved the ball in. Great teamwork, great hand passing. Paul Ring finds himself under pressure from Aidan O'Connell. And Paul Ring clears a great ball out there. The ball bounces through. Great clearance, very awkward for the defenders to handle it. Clean Healy now, bursting through, clean at the point scorer from earlier. Has a look. Taps it, but puts it just wide of the post. Great pressure from Aghabullogue. Dripsey though are working very hard to get that first score. Frankie Horgan having a look. Frankie moves the ball out the wing, trying to find his man, but it's fumbled through. Scrapping for the ball are the Aghabullogue midfielders. Number 4, Patrick Wesolowski, working hard, and Patrick still on the ball. Paul Ring bursts and lets a lovely ball in. Now, can the Dripsey defenders deal with it? And they can, although the ball's broken to number 9, Tom Long. Tom under pressure from Sean Reardon. Sean trying desperately to get the ball clear. Scrapped out by Daniel Galvin for Dripsey. Paul Ring now collecting the ball, trying to find a bit of space, under pressure from the Dripsey defence. And Cliona Healy again giving the Aghabullogue, or the Dripsey defence, sorry, all sorts of trouble. Aghabullogue keeping the pressure on. Tom Long still working. The ball not gone out of play. Cleared by Shane Godsell. And Brendan O'Connell gets a big clearance away. Aghabullogue full back line dealing very well. The ball falls to falling to Mark O'Connell. Mark letting the ball into number 7, Aaron O'Riordan. Aaron looking for a bit of space and looking for the score, and gets the point. 1 point each. Very tight game. The Dripsey fans roared their appreciation. Great teamwork, great points scored in the end by Aaron O'Riordan. Aidan Healy looking for another big puck out, trying possibly to hit Cliona Healy up there on that forward line. Ball goes up. The Aghabullogue forwards come to meet it. The Dripsey backs putting her under pressure. Cliona makes a bit of a break, has a look. Just left of the post. Very unlucky from Cliona Healy. Giving the Dripsey defenders all sorts of trouble is Cliona Healy today. Frankie Horgan moving the ball out the wing. The ball dropping into number 11. That's Alan O'Sullivan, Jack Griffin. And number 8, Daniel Galvin, moves the ball up the right wing. Big clearance by the fullback, Aidan Healy. Owen Maher moving the ball in. Lovely flick in from Owen. He finds Aaron O'Riordan by himself. Can Aaron put Dripsey? And a lovely flick across to number 4. Very unlucky. Aaron O'Riordan still on the ball. Having a look. And chipping it over. Second score for Aaron O'Riordan. Great point. Dripsey go into the lead. Aidan Healy now with the big puck out. 1 point to 2 in favour of Dripsey. And again, Cliona Healy bursting past her man, having a look, and Kleena tips the ball over the bar. Oh, I think the ref might have blown up for steps there. Very unlucky by Kleena Healy. One or two many steps maybe in her attack. Very unlucky by Kleena Healy. Owen Maher to take the puck out. Owen moves it up to his left wing. Beautiful take by Paul Ring. Paul Ring letting all sorts of ball go in there. The ball breaks into Kleena Healy. Goalie fails to deal with it, and that's out for a 65. This is Aghabullogue's chance to even things up. Great pressure from Aghabullogue. Great defending from Dripsey. A fantastic clash of these two local rivals. Stepping up to take it is Aidan Healy. Having a look. Putting it over the bar. 2 points each. Great score by Aidan Healy. Frankie Horgan will be looking for a man. Both teams will be looking to get that crucial score before half-time. The ball drops to Rachel McElroy, but she doesn't manage to take it. Touching it on the ground. Owen Maher gives away the free, and Aidan Healy looking to repeat his score of 30 seconds ago. Steps up to try to put Aghabullogue into the ascendancy. The ball's going to drop low and in on top. Very dangerous ball for any defenders to be dealing with. Cleared by Dripsey. Moved out to Owen Maher. Owen Maher moving the ball up the wing. The ball drops to Paul Ring for Aghabullogue. Paul taking a beautiful sidestep. Lets the ball in. Great block down by number 8, Daniel Galvin for Dripsey. Paul Ring still on the ball, still putting them under pressure. Paul striking that ball in. It's not going to go. Number 10, Conor Dineen keeping it in there, keeping Dripsey backs under pressure. Conor Dineen again, looking to move the ball across. It's dropped to Kleena Healy. Aghabullogue, Dripsey under pressure. Dripsey dealing very, very well with it. And the ball let fly in again, but wide. Very unlucky by Aghabullogue. The game remains 2 points all. Very tight, very tense. Puck out by Horgan. Drops to number 5, Sarah Healy. Sarah trying to scrap the ball through, and Aidan Healy's out to meet it. Aidan has a look, and another big clearance from the man in the full back line. Playing a stormer today is Aidan Healy. Up the wing to Conor Dineen. Conor Dineen scrapping for the ball. He's helped by his man. Great block down by Owen Maher for Dripsey. And Owen Maher again manages to get the ball clear. Aidan Healy moving onto the ball, moves the ball in on the ground. Rachel McElroy contesting for Aghabullogue, and it goes out sideline ball to Aghabullogue. Great clash here today between Dripsey and their neighbours from Coachwood. And now, and that Brendan Greeley signals half-time. Score 2 points all. Hello and welcome back to the second half of a tense encounter between neighbours Aghabullogue and Dripsey. 2 points all to score, and fullback Aidan Healy looking to get the ball clear early for Aghabullogue. Paul Ring moving to meet the ball, contested by Shane Godsell. Dripsey moving the ball free. Number 8, Daniel Galvin moving in. Daniel still on the ball, threw it and caught it. Very unlucky, he was being closed down by 4 Aghabullogue men. Aidan Healy looking to let the ball go early up into his full forward line. Great ball up by Aidan Healy. It finds Kleena, who moves the ball in and just wide. Kleena Healy again putting that back line under pressure. She seems to be the target lady for the big clearances. Frankie Horgan moving the ball out the wing. Falling to Rachel McElroy for Dripsey. Sorry. Aaron O'Riordan, excuse me. And busting through, number 14, Mark O'Connell with a bullet. The all-important early score in the second half. Great goal by Mark O'Connell. Aghabullogue getting the game moving again. Great goal by Mark O'Connell just there for Dripsey. Picked up by Cleena Healy. Bursting through, put under pressure by Owen Maher. Owen Maher clearing the ball out, finding its way as far as Paul.